an interesting one. Okay, so let's start with Libra Sun, Leo Moon, Sagittarius Rising. Libra, um, do you guys want me to go into the differences between the Sun, Moon, and Rising, or you know them by now? I just don't want to repeat myself. Hi, mom. Yeah, people are saying hi to my mom. Yeah. So do you guys want to hear about the Sun, Moon, Rising combination first, and before I go into what it means? I'll just do the short summary. So Sun is our mission in life. Sun, if you think of this earth, what mostly impacts the earth with seasons, with our daily life, and so it's the sun. So that's kind of what impacts the person as well. So sun is you know them. Okay, I won't repeat them too many times because I know you guys know so much. So okay, sun is our mission in life, is our personality, our long-term spiritual journey. Moon is the subconscious mind, is the inner self, is what we need to understand in order to understand ourselves and nurture ourselves. And the rising sign is that interface that we have with other people, and it also guides our path in life. If you think all the houses are influenced by that rising sign, so starting with the rising sign, then all your destiny is kind of mapped out. So rising is also beyond that interface that we have with people. It kind of determines the path of our daily existence, of our life. Okay, so I said Libra Sun, and I was talking about the spiritual journey. So someone that has a Libra Sun, Libra is an air sign. Libra is the seventh sign of the zodiac. Libra is a cardinal sign. Many people don't know about Libra's cardinal is, as I always say, focused on achieving things. Focuses the energy outside of them onto something else. With Libra, because it's an air sign and it's the partnership sign, usually it's focused on the interpersonal relationships with people. So that energy that Aries focuses on a goal, then Libra focuses on that relationship between people. Air signs value very much intellect and value very much things that have to do with a rational approach in life. So Libra is ruled by Venus, so he's considered one of the beauty signs and all of this. But when I think of Libras, usually that beauty is also very well harmonized, very well tempered, and that's through a rational outlook in life. So it's not raw energy. It's more of a I don't know. Venus takes a very gentle approach in Libra. Venus takes a very beautiful approach. Venus takes, okay, what's the measured thing to wear? What's the measured thing to say? What's the measured thing to do? What, like what's exactly the right amount of politeness, the right amount of style, the right amount, like not going over the top with anything, and just discovering that balance, that harmony. And Libra is kind of always striving for that. So many times you'll find if a Libra is out of balance, they are striving to get back into that harmony. So people say they are very diplomatic. I think sometimes they can use also fights or things like that to get back the harmony. Like they really strive for beauty. So the spiritual journey of a Libra is kind of that, achieving that harmony in life, like achieving that well-tempered life, well-tempered relationship with the ones around you, like everything just in the right place. And I really appreciate this. Through having a lot of Aries, you go overboard with a lot of things, but Libra, being the opposite sign, kind of comes into really temper, like the too muchness of it. Okay, but then we said Leo Moon, and let me see the rising again, and Sagittarius Rising, so beautiful. You guys know that Leo Moon is one of my favorite signs, and I call it the playful king or queen, because Leo is that generous energy. Leo wants to give. By the way, if I were to think of these three signs that you gave me, I would say that generosity is one of the words that comes through. I think both Libra, Leo, and Sagittarius, generosity is Santa Claus moon, Leo moon. Yeah, Santa Claus could be a Leo moon. Yeah, exactly. That's, you know, like the joy of giving and making others happy. Yeah, so I would say that Libra, Leo, and Sagittarius, all three very generous signs. Free spirit, beauty loving, generous signs. I like pancake. Okay, good. So I was talking about that Leo moon. So you have that inner need to kind of, you know, express yourself. Leo moon like needs to have some recognition. Let's not go around the bush with Leos. Leos need to have the recognition. If they are not getting it, they don't feel themselves and they don't feel well in themselves. So it's not necessarily like they it's not necessarily that okay, let me, okay. So it's not necessarily that Leo moons really demand the attention, but they do things in order to kind of cause that attention. I've always been to that. I would always give my last. Yeah, it's a very generous combination. It's because Leo likes to please others. Libra likes to please others. Sagittarius likes to give. It's all very very open energy, and it's all very yeah, very much an energy of creating beauty around you, being recognized for what you create and give, but you know, like just giving to people out of a very nurturing, good place. So yeah, I was saying Leo moon, you need to be recognized. You one trouble that you might have here, I'm not from Nebraska, I'm in the UK now. I'm originally from Romania, but I live in London, UK. So one thing that you like is giving, but you like to kind of make others feel good around you. You know, like that person that makes jokes, you know, like just to make others feel welcomed and just in a good state around you. Like that's the Leo moon. Sometimes Leo moons cannot acknowledge that they are struggling with some things. That can be the bad side of Leo moons, you know, like just head on, okay, I can handle anything, it's all good, I'm in a perfect mood, you know, like all is great. Although you can have temper tantrums also, because Leo has this, but you know, like you just want to have a good time. Like that's the Leo moon. I want to have a good time. I want to make others feel good around me. I want to do the dignified thing. I want to give to others. I want to receive acknowledgement and love for it, and I want to see people to see how beautiful. Yeah, generous, loving energy. With Sagittarius, then Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, and I always talk about Jupiter as that open energy that comes towards people. So I would say that first of all, you must have a very pleasant demeanor, because Libra is very pleasant. People like Libras usually, like people love being around Libras because of that harmony, you know, and because of that, you know, exactly the right amount. Yeah, a jokester, yeah. Yeah, because Leos are jokesters. Leo moons like to entertain others, and then if you get the Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius are jokesters as well. So if you have the Sagittarius rising, you have that open energy that kind of welcomes everyone, kind of is open to new ideas, it's open to trying things. I said generous, I said beauty loving, then open to trying new things, to trips, to, you know, like good experiences, new people, all of this. So you can also be the life of the party. Like that's a combination for someone that really is the life of the party, or someone that really knows how to entertain others, really has a lot of friends, really has, you know, like a pleasant demeanor on other people. Where I would see the problem here is that You could also just give too much of yourself in a way. Like Leo moons feel like, okay, I'm that strong, I can do anything, I don't need to take back, I can just give to others, and I can be like, and at some point you might just be scared to recognize, okay, I need attention or help for myself, or I need, like I need support for myself. I'm not always the jokester, I'm not always the life of the party, I'm not always like the most cheerful, best dressed, nicest person in the room. Sometimes I might be a bit more frail, but I think Leo moons sometimes don't realize this about themselves. I have to do a series, guys, about fire moons and how we don't recognize our own limits, and how we go beyond our limits so many times, and don't know where to stop. So I think that could be the disadvantage of it. Definitely a combination where you could be in arts. I see fashion working very well. Also just public speaking because of the Sagittarius. I don't know where your Mercury is and all of this, but you could be very good at motivating other people. You could be very good at communicating. You can be very good at art and transmitting, like kind of selling your fashion, your products, your, like being an artist somehow, or being someone that creates for the others and shares with the others, because that willingness, like to bring joy to the others comes through that. So through art, through beauty. Yeah, and one thing, I think it's a very lucky combination as well. Both three signs are very much driven by luck. So I would think that you attract easy finances. So money floats to you, and through, like just when you keep the energy high and you keep the positive state, things flow to you and come to you. And I would just, yeah, I would cultivate that, and I would keep it alive and benefit from it. I would know about my charisma, I would know about my charm, and yeah, I would use it to succeed in life. I think that was most that I had to say. Your Mercury is in Scorpio. Okay, this gives yeah, this gives a bit of a twist to it. Like, okay, Mercury in Scorpio cares about deeper subjects. So then I would really say about public speaking, or, like influencing people. Mercury in Scorpio kind of likes to influence people. Okay. Sagittarius loves freedom. Yeah. Well, definitely Jupiter loves freedom. Totally. But to be honest, all fire sign love freedom to a sense, in the sense of being able to self-express. And Sagittarius energy loves freedom more because it's also mobile energy. So mobile energy is not contained. But someone with a lot of fire needs to be able to self-express, and whatever puts that self-expression down is not good. It's not good for fire. If you try to put fire down, to water it down, or to stop its expression, that's not a good thing.